Previously on Trails Beyond the Horizon, Van Yorda patrolled Station Street, and the Bracers immediately found out about their alliance. In Trion Mall, Van still couldn't decide on a gift for Anya's and left empty-handed. Finally, the party fought the boss of the Grim Garten second domain, who received a power-up from Ouroboros' streamer. Okay, let's start with Nina's. Got an appointment at the Grand Circuit to give a report on the request I took on a month back. I've got the time, so maybe I should head over. Come to think of it, the Grand Circuit's been showing some movies to the public too. Van explained the situation to Yorda and they parted ways for the time being. In order to deliver a report about a finished request, Van made his way to the Grand Circuit. That's the gist of the settlement. I think you can safely say it's all finished. There's been no movement since I took the gig, so I don't think you've got anything to worry about. Thank goodness. Boy, you really saved my butt. Now I can finally take another shot at this. As a reward, no need. Consider this part of the package. No need to pay extra. More importantly, I never expected you to try to race again your age. Yeah, there's a lot to consider, and I know I won't be the same racer I was in my youth. But I didn't quit because I wanted to. I'd rather go out on my own terms. And I'll be rooting for you, old man. Well, look at that. That's gotta be one of those trucks that shows movies. If you're lucky, you can catch one playing an old classic. Wait, isn't that... Yo, fancy meeting you here. You sure seem invested in this. Is this Flick a favor of yours?
Oh, hello, Van. Yes, actually. It happens to be one I'm very attached to. Since you're here, would you like to watch it with me over tea?
Oh, I knew this was Judith's breakout flick. But I never knew it was the film that got you interested in acting. I don't think I'll ever forget how I felt when I first watched it. I was with one of my Sunday school friends at the time. And it taught me so much about a whole other world I never knew about. No surprise, I guess, since it was the film that made Judith a household name overnight. Exactly, Judith's performance was just incredible. She was the whole reason I got sucked into the movie's world. I can tell you really love it. Must have been a huge turning point for you, yeah? You just couldn't help but apply to the same agency as her after that, right? It wasn't on purpose exactly. My friend actually sent in an application to Judith's agency for me without telling me. I think she was just trying to do a nice thing, but then I actually got in. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't think that kind of thing actually happens. But hey, in the end you found the perfect career for you. I sure did. Not only do I get to work for the same agency as Judith, I also get so much undeserved praise. Walking this path still feels like a dream. You really never know where life will take you. Bonds really do form in the most unexpected of places. But while we're on the subject, was there really no pushback against you getting into entertainment? You mean for my family? Actually, I agreed surprisingly quickly. He really can be quite cruel. Asking me a question like that when you know full well what my circumstances are. Alright, wait, it is true that my new career path went without any opposition, much to my surprise. Grandmother, that is the woman who basically raised me and taught me everything I know.
Her Holiness the Pope and the Grossritter's commander call me the Eschaton Saint.
Wow, so that famous lady took her in, huh? And the commander is pretty well known in the underworld too. Is that so? And I guess they didn't have any issues with you becoming an actress. That's right, it was all just a big coincidence, but Grandmother still gave me the push I needed. She told me that now was the time to express myself. To be honest, I didn't know what her words meant. What did giving myself this sudden opportunity and expressing myself have to do with who I was? When I think back on it, her words were like something someone said to me a long time ago. Use your own feelings to determine who you are. Even if you don't understand right now, don't give up on trying to find yourself, who it is you believe to be your true self. If it wasn't for those words, I never would have realized my love for acting or film. Oh, I didn't know you had such an inspiration. Based on how you're describing them, I take it they're not the scary commander lady I heard about before. The woman you're talking about is someone else who's still helping me out to this day. You're right, it isn't her. The person who found me was the one who told me those words. And she delivered them to me right when I got used to this world. This world, huh? Add that to the business of finding herself, and I'm starting to have questions. So you took all that motivation and ended up in acting, yeah? Yes, other than my duty, I came to believe that this was the only path for me. But in retrospect, I think there was a different reason that she said that to me, and that grandmother didn't oppose my decision. They paid me for the limited amount of time I have to find out who I am, to find a place to call my own. They both wanted me to be able to do what I please while I still had the chance. I never met your granny or the person who found you, so I can't say for sure. But do you really think that's the reason they said that stuff? Huh? Maybe it ain't my place to say this, but it seems to me that, like, if those people are your family, then wouldn't it be more likely they just wanted to support their daughter's dream? I understand what you're saying, but I have a duty I must fulfill. Look at it this way then, you're a professional actress. Did they seem like they were acting to you? No. Then there's your answer.
Maybe I am a bit of a bad daughter, but I'm glad that I realized this in the end. Van?
Yeah?
Thank you. Thank you for helping me see something I'd missed all this time.
Think nothing of it. I'm just glad me being nosy actually did some good. Oh crap, the movie ended while we were talking. How unfortunate, we were so caught up in our conversation that we didn't even notice. I suppose it's time I take my leave. But first I want to thank you once again for accompanying me tonight. No skin off my back, it's not like I did anything. I just feel a connection to you, like we can understand each other. Nina. I'm looking forward to the full Gloria performance. Good, I'll do everything I can to make it one to remember. Though I suspect I'll get a chance to show you something before then. Huh? Oops, I shouldn't have let that slip. Rutei didn't say anything. How can I after that bombshell? After parting ways with Nina, Van left the Grand Circuit. And after being back over Yordo, returned to the Snipe Patrol.
How strange. I find I love this world all the more now. Now that it has Judith, grandmother, and everyone else in it. This world that you loved so much and tried so hard to protect. Rufina.
Argent?
The Fifth has departed for the ruined town. I believe we will acquire all evidence needed to pass judgment before the fated hour comes.
Understood. Then once the Dominions have assembled, I will render my sentence. So that I can prevent this world and the people I care about from being undermined any longer.
Okay, I'll commit to this one. Traveling Eastern Theater. Longport's Eastern Theater is going to perform in the movie theater in the capital. Aaron said he'll be on stage and foisted tickets on me. It's not every day I get to see Aaron perform. Should I take a look? Van explained the situation to Yorda and they parted ways for the time being. After getting in touch with Aaron, he made his way to the movie theater. Yo, you came? You did invite me, you know. Anya's and the artists should be here in a bit. Gotta say, I've been wondering how big a crowd you draw in the capital. But I never expected you to sell the place out. Yeah, of course I did, and I didn't skimp on advertising either. Got inspired by the 4 species and had my friends spread some rumors. Then I threw some videos of my performances in Longport onto the Orbital net, keeping something secret, of course. That did a trick. It's a pretty striking performance, after all. Wait, keeping something secret? You mean like how you're a dude? It'll get a real buzz going afterwards, don't you think? Just watch, I'm gonna drop a bomb on all these folks before saying I'm packing. Oh boy. Yo, Aaron. Sid, Doc, you both made it, eh? Damn straight, you think I'm gonna pass up a chance to see you perform in the capital? I plan on enjoying my trip, so don't do anything crazy and end up hurting yourself. Yeah, you don't have to worry about me. Oh, there he is. Yo, thanks for the tickets, bro. I'm so excited. There's gonna be a show here of all places. I heard the leading lady is a smoking hot Eastern woman. I cannot wait to see her. Enjoy the show. It's been a while since I've seen a performance like this. I doubt you'll be as good as UEFA, but I'm willing to see what you're made of. Just you wait. I promise I'll show you dances as good as the old ladies. Ooh, looks like everyone's finally gotten the turn of the man of the hour. Seems like you've had no trouble making friends here. I swear, your social circle gets bigger every time I see you. I mean, I have been living in the capital for a while. This is par for the course. If they'd all been able to make it, my pals would have filled the place on their own. Putting your popularity aside, you're really going all in for this event. The stage here doesn't see as many as the theater in Longport, making this a relatively small audience. We still stepped up for the lead role and even handled the marketing. Yeah, well, it's only natural to give each and every performance my all. Still, this event's kind of the perfect opportunity for me. I've made so many new friends here, and forged bonds with people from all over. And now I've finally gotten them all together to show them something I'm really proud of. By doing this, I think I'll finally be able to figure out some things out. Some things, huh? You mean what Sal said to you a few months back? I would gladly welcome you into my Lee family should you decide to join. Your first order of business, however, should be deciding what path you wish to follow. She's not like I've been mulling over what that jackass said this whole time. It's just, I know all too well I'm still immature. I've lost a lot because of it. I've hurt a lot of people. So do anything to get stronger, to grow up. Whether it's the path of the warrior or the way of the performer, I know it'll guide me toward being able to protect those I care about. Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, the show will begin shortly. Please take your seats. Crap, got caught up in the conversation. I better get changed. Go on then, just show me just how much you've grown since leaving Longport. Leave it all on the stage. You ain't gotta tell me twice. You've already grown, kid. Strong enough to upstage the tyrant even. Shortly thereafter, Anyas and the others arrived and took their seats before the performance began. A few minutes later, the curtains rose. Incredible. Damn, not bad at all. He's even better than when he was when we saw him in Longport. He's improved his skill since we performed together too. Yeah, so that's how you play it. Aaron, it was you the whole time. Now. Yeah, let's go, Aaron. Hell yeah, that was incredible. That's our boy up there.
Never knew I could move like that. I can aim even higher.
I think he's figured some things out. Billy, just how much more is he going to grow? I'd say he's one step closer to finishing your little assignment, wouldn't you?
It would be a problem if he wasn't. I expect great things from you, Aaron. And when that which lurks in the shadows comes to light, I hope you'll overcome your fate.
The curtains closed on a rousing success. And after congratulating Aaron and everyone else, Van left to meet back up with Yorda. Aaron can now use the S-Craft romance of the 4 beast sums. Why is this locked behind a freaking Connect event? It seems like something he'd unlock through a story arc or something. Okay, now I need to make sure to allocate some stones to this. Yeah, X+. His gimmick is that his stats are kind of mediocre, but his S-Craft is ridiculously strong for some reason. Yeah, it's just some weird niche that Aaron has.
Getting this choreo down pat.
Finally here to join.
It's getting late. Should probably look this over before long. Having a bulletin board will cause the story to advance.
Okay, gonna be hard to read from the back in this lighting, but we'll just have to make do.
I can handle that part. My night vision's pretty good thanks to the experiments the Gardens did on me.
Oh, that case, have at it. Hell of a thing to say so nonchalantly.
Nothing here of note that I can see, except this old sticker thing.
Must be the municipal office's tracking ID tag. There's one on every bulletin board. Not seeing any torn paper bits, though. That person just now, they were wearing an Aramis uniform. It couldn't be her, could it?
Hey.
No, she was wearing regular clothes last I saw her. But I swear, that was the same hair color as...
Hey! Somebody's here, and something feels off about them.
Oh, right. She's making the shadows thicker?
Damn it, no response in Lèvre or Chardon. You're the one who's posting all those? This urban legend is absurd. Who would devise a process so remarkably inefficient? And to top it off, he hasn't even responded. A fan of yours? Not likely. Wait, I recognize that guy. I may as well post one here too. I'll take it down 2 or 3 days. If I still get no response, I'll have to resort to leaning on my underworld connections. You know, yeah, it's hard to get any response in any districts Van doesn't patrol. So I guess if you post these closer to Old Town, I guess you have a higher chance of success, and then people will start to realize where he lives. Then I'll stick the authorities on a Spriggan or whatever he calls himself and have him run a cell. Wait, what? Thanks, well passed. I like my freedom too much. Wait, what? Wait, so all these were actually traps to begin with? What? Where do you come from? I could have sworn no one was here a second ago. In case you haven't looked up at the sky in a while, it's a little dark out. Probably just didn't see us. Now about the first BG you've got there, how about you give me a lowdown? Does that mean you're him? Van Arkride, Spriggan, at your service. Don't know where that urban legend thing is coming from, but yeah. Is he trying to capture us or something? Well, your name on your hand popped up in the finance column of today's Herald Times. Curious to hear what Anri Valentino, Deputy Secretary for the Department of Commerce, needs my help with. Don't go spilling my identity out loud, you fool. I think the rumors of a Spriggan in the capital were true after all. So then, what's your story, little girl? One of my temp part-timers. Don't mind her, she knows how to keep a secret. But if the details of my request were to be leaked to the public, I'd be ruined. Chill out, my man. She may not look it, but she's a consummate pro in this line of work. In fact, I think she could be a real asset to you. Or what, you got something against kids, Mr. Deputy Secretary? Nothing of the sort. I suppose having someone from the younger crowd could be useful, considering who it is you'll be dealing with. I only ask you to understand my prudence in this matter. I cannot afford to let this get out. What's this stuffy old man steal? Is he some kind of high-level official or something? He's at the tippy-top of the Department of Commerce. Also has a reputation for being a sly opportunist. Heard through the grapevine a fair amount of his sky-high income is bribe money. The CID must be looking their way if true. I trust that what is said in this car stays in this car. While Mira is no object, know that if word of this gets out, I'll have the authorities on you in a heartbeat. Are we quite clear? Crystal, I won't tell a soul, Mr. Promise. Permission to trap this prick in my shower for a few days and toss him out buck naked. Denied. Gotcha, so you're concerned about your son's strange behavior. Just to confirm, his full name's Jeffrey Valentino, right? As in the leader of the notorious Desire Gang. Didn't we capture him? Correct, he's supposedly popular amongst the rowdier lots. Not that I particularly care about that, mine. He got himself arrested by the guild in February and was even in prison for a little while. Considering my position, I was left with a little choice but to post his hefty bail. The tidy sum I paid to keep the tabloids and papers at base set me back quite a bit as well. Oh, and don't get any funny ideas about using this as leverage against me. One call to my connections at the CID and your history. Chill, we ain't in the business of blackmail. Betty's bluffing about the CID connections part. Plus, we have our own CID connections. Back on topic, you mentioned that you bailed your son out. After you bailed your son out, he was in a state of near insanity. He kept spouting what sounded like nonsense, as if he was afraid of something and would barely eat. That's about summed up. Even though we beat Zolga?
You didn't see what that monster did to our guys. I never want to lay eyes on that thing again. If we went up against it, we'd be slaughtered for sure.
More or less, I have no clue what happened to him, but after the fact, he shut himself away at home. If only he had stayed that way until everything blew over. But he's been sneaking out every night for the past month or so, right? Much to my chagrin, yes. Even after I started locking him in his room. Every blasted time, he manages to escape and subsequently disappear without a trace. Sounds like the kid's basically still in prison. Okay, I think we got the gist of the situation. Just one more question. Is there any particular way you'd like this for SPG to be settled? We'll keep everything in confidence, but bear in mind, I'm going to be handling this my way, at least to some extent. Wait, don't tell me he's going to have us assassinate his son. It's always so peaceful around here at night. Still didn't expect to wind up in the Lèvre District twice in one day. What if we run to Anya's accidentally? So what now? After all that garbage, are we really gonna do that old snob's request? On that, I'll ask only one thing. Stop my son from causing me any more trouble than he already has. To that end, you may use whatever means you see fit. Whether that be intimidation or even breaking a bone or two, I don't give a damn. No wonder Jeffrey turned out that way. I draw a line at letting him die, however. If a funeral would be held, the media would descend upon me like the vultures they are. He did all that mouthing off about his son, then he drove off to go live up in the Garten District. Is that really what normal families are like? No, I wouldn't say so. That said, families come in all shapes and sizes. They're all a little different. And this one's got a problem child who's always out of the house by about 10:30. As it so happens, my mansion is in the most affluent neighborhood in all of Lèvre. Just between us, it's uphill from President Gramhart's residence. Our backyard was recently outfitted with a pool. The number of maids on staff has increased tenfold, and... let's go see this earth-showering ordained by a god's mansion of his for ourselves. Depending on how things go, I might need those shadow powers of yours, okay? Oh, as always, I need this and I need that with you. Whatever, fine. Family, huh? Travel menu is temporarily unavailable.
Damn, the view from here is even better at night.
Yeah, it's nice, I guess. I wonder if he's seeing this from wherever he is, too.
Wonder what were you thinking, walking about so late at night? We're going home right this instant. I was only taking a brief after-dinner stroll. What was that? Nothing. A young lady like her shouldn't be out so late at night. It's uncouth. Could I have Aaron Amari race her? Yes, you made your point. We have to go home now. Must he be so overbearing?
Alright.
Whew, great work today, people. All the traveling was worth it with how much we caught. For sure, but wow, I've never fished at so many spots in one day before. It was a good thing I bought the scooter. I don't know how you do it, Kyle, biking around for hours on end, and that's not even mentioning how you actually kept up with us. Yeah, but my legs feel like spaghetti now, though I am proud of myself for catching up at the very end. Why don't you get yourself a scooter too? I don't know, cycling is my second favorite hobby. I feel like I'd be betraying my bike if I switched over. It'd be like getting a divorce, you know? That's not even remotely the same thing. By the way, I heard that if you go to Longlight, you'll be able to see the rocket launch. Why don't we all take a trip there? We could check that out and do some fishing. 2 for 1. Oh, I'd be so down for that. Fishing with my besties and seeing the launch up close and personal. Sign me up. That sounds fun, but the Longlight bound trains are probably all booked. There's also a fishing area to consider. If we want to bring them along, then going by train or bus is off the cards. Maybe we could take our scooters. All the way to Longlight? Yeah, that's not happening. Never heard of anyone going that far out by scooter. Any of you could, it'd be pretty tough. So I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the idea of us going to Long Lake together on the day of launch. Is there some way we can make it work? Guess going to Long Lake by scooter is off the table, huh? I really want to see the rocket launch. Seeing the launch is the main reason I want to go to Long Lake, but I also like to do some stream fishing. The river there is as clear as can be, and I hear it has some rare fish. I'm totally pooped right now, though I did have tons of fun. Long Lake, huh? Getting there by scooter or bike would definitely be a challenge. But there's gotta be some way the three of us can go. Now
where?
Aha. Do you want to buy something? We're about to close up shop, but you can still come in if you like. You can only accept 2 go orders at this hour, though. Sorry for the inconvenience. Well, just so you know, fresh sweets spoil fast, so make sure you eat those sooner rather than later. I'm taking tomorrow off to play with Joel and Marie. Auntie Clarice told me I should go out and have fun every now and then. Though I'd really rather be spending my time in the store. I want to learn as much as I can so I'm able to help her in the future.
Welcome!
There's no better balm for a weary soul than this cafe sweets. When all's said and done, us insurance workers need to take a break and treat ourselves every now and then. This is a necessary expense. I'm sure my former boss would have killed me for doing something like this. He was a stickler for budget and communication. His name was Hawker. He had a reputation for being an on-the-ball businessman who always got the job done. Some stuff happened to him on the home front, and he got demoted. Now he just runs around helping different divisions with this and that. She must be talking about the Hawker from Old Town. Guess they used to be Boston employee. Hawker was a renowned businessman in his heyday, and his rep was deserved. He was really good at his job. But after his fall from grace, he became a shell of his former self. I'd probably make more money than he does now, honestly. If memory serves, Deputy Secretary Valentino lives up on the hill above here. He's extremely unpleasant, and his son is, well, let's just say apple didn't fall from the tree. Oh, and get this, he sees Deputy Secretary Kincaid's arrival simply because he climbed up the ladder a bit faster than him. He takes shots at him every chance he gets. Ugh, men can be such jealous little creatures. Right, secondly, in equal standing with Renee's dad. Talk about rough, having to compete with an upstart Deputy Secretary. Doesn't seem like the gossip blogs are talking much about all that, but it's a fairly well-known rumor around these parts. You'd have to be deaf not to hear about it. That was delish. After a hard day's work, there's nothing that hits the spot better than Clarice's home cooking. Can't argue there. I'd love to top it off with some dessert, but I should probably lay off the sweets for today. Yeah. Definitely gotta watch my calorie intake after having some of that Andalusia cake this afternoon. Wait, you had what? And you didn't get me any? That's so not fair. You don't have any room to talk, Marie. Not after you went and ordered cake with my Mira. Well, that was that, and this is this. You two are so adorable. Oh, hey, Van. Good evening. And who's this? A new helper? Yeah, more or less. Just a temp, though. Nice to meet you. I'm definitely curious about your new assistant, but my batteries are running on empty. That's what working all day does to you. As soon as I get home and take a shower, I'm gonna go hop straight into bed. Man, being the student council president is much more grueling than I expected. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as Rean, but it was my choice to pursue this path. I need to get used to this job as soon as possible. I came to grab my brother since he was late coming home, so I think this makes total sense that I get a reward for my good deed. And now that I know he got an Andalusia cake, I'm gonna keep annoying him until he gives me a slice. Oh, weren't you here earlier today? Though I don't recognize her. Is she your niece or something? Oh yeah, something along those lines. She practically dragged me all the way here by collar. Big bro, can you buy me some sweets, please? Got a lot of nerve acting all cutesy. Fine, but it's almost your bedtime, so only one, okay? Something about these two feels off. Maybe it's just my imagination. Oh, that seems totally wiped. Maybe I'll give her something a little extra in the house. She used to come here all the time with Anya's, but I guess now she lives in the dorms. I think her dad did too. Like far like Dara, I guess. Oh, that is a tricky location. So right through here. Normally no one would ever go here.
There you are.
Grim Portal.
Deposit confirmed.
Shock one up.
Well, that's a lot of G tokens, but I highly doubt they're gonna let me just use the Grim Garten right now. Oh, I can. Wow. Might want to save my G tokens for next chapter though, when they add more stuff to stock. I was asked to make some orders and a bunch more deliveries. At first, I only did it as a courtesy for one of my regulars, and now I'm starting to feel less like a shop owner and more like a caterer or something. Oh, but I think that's wonderful of you, Brian, helping out all those people like that. Moreover, it's a sign to depend on you. From my perspective, that's something to take pride in. You think so? Yeah, maybe you're right. Having said that, I think you need to work on not hemming and hawing as much as you do. If someone asks it impossible, simply tell them no. If you require an additional payment, make the request. Incidentally, I think some exercise could use some good. Then you'll have a fair chance of finding yourself a beautiful bride and... Okay, stop right there. We're veering into I don't want to think about this territory. Besides, with the way I am, grumble, there's a little self-esteem at work, so I maybe can help push things along. I could play matchmaker, for instance. I just can't help but want to help Brian. He's surprisingly dependable and considerate, and he'll go out of his way to make special orders, so his clients hold him in high regard. And that's why I'm so frustrated he has such low self-esteem. Also, those positive qualities I mentioned sometimes work against him. Anyhow, once I put in my order for next month, I think I'll head home. My lady and I are neighbors. She's also a regular, and a friend too, I guess. I really admire how considerate and decisive she is. Those are qualities I don't have, and never will have. The hour is late, my dear Charlotte. Let's say we go and have ourselves a nice dinner. I was fortunate to get a hold of a prime veal tenderloin, so I took it upon myself to make your favorite grilled beef. Philip, your cooking is always delicious, I'll admit, so I'm looking forward to it. However, why do you only ever eat instant noodles when you're alone? There's a logical explanation for this, you see. It just so happens that I love instant noodles. But for you, only the most nutritious of meals will do. The reason is absolutely not because I find cooking a borrow and it's for myself. Perish the thought. The only thing that's perishing is their diet. My brother is an excellent chef, and he always cooks in our parents' stead. He plays with me all the time, and he always listens to my requests. However, when you peer beneath the surface, it's evident he's beyond hope, and that fact saddens me deeply. That I love cup noodles is no lie, I assure you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the hour is late, and I have to make Charlotte's dinner.
Search time.
Oh, what the? I didn't even realize there was the door could be opened like that. Wow.
Oh, adios.
How good of you to stop by and say hello. Of course, I just happened to be in the area for a financial association meeting and thought, why not greet my old friend Ludens? My humblest apologies for doing it so late an hour, however, I best be on my way. Please take care of yourself. You as well. Oh, one more thing, while you're here, why not offer us up a prayer to the gods? I suspect you've been slacking on that front of late, no? You know me all too well, my dear friend. Naturally, I've been well accustomed to you and your ne'er-do-welling since you were a little punk. Now do try to behave tonight for once. A tall order, that is. I fear I'll never measure up to you with regard to piousness. I don't have half the faith you do, among other things. Oh, I've never seen Huck talk like this to anyone. With how much he clowns around Old Town, I sometimes forget he's a financial world heavyweight. Shouldn't come as a surprise he's pals with an old retired politician. Wait, is that a company car outside his? Oh man, I am so jealous right now. So you know this guy. You sure get around, don't you? Oh, hello, Van. Fancy meeting you here. And who's... Oh, dear, I see you're dipping a toe into some crime-ridden waters. Whoa, you're getting the completely wrong idea here. Have fun talking your way out of this one. Huckberry is one of the sharpest minds I know. He's a principal figure in the Republic's economy for a reason. It's unfortunate that he's also a bit of a playboy, but I suppose that's part of his charm. Either way, the gods of the sky presides over us all tonight. Let's pray and give her our thanks. I wonder how Lulua and Sayla are faring now. Sayla seems to have bounced back, but Lulua still looks so discouraged. Oh gods, please give those girls another chance. Joel and Marie are surprisingly precocious children, but are good kids at heart. Estelle is extremely hardworking, and Charlotte will be starting Sunday school come next year. I need to do my best to ensure the children receive the best education possible. Though there is one in particular I'm concerned about. I'll make it a point to talk to him when the opportunity presents itself. Come to think of it, he would be a bit too old to be attending Sunday school, but still, I worry about him. I heard he had a brush with the law at the start of the year. I haven't seen him of late. I wonder what he's up to at this moment. Jeffrey? Is that who she's talking about? Even now, the tragedy of Cray Village weighs on my mind. The Sept-Terrion Church started a fund to aid in its reconstruction. However, the site has been closed off to the public indefinitely. The reason may pertain to the effects of the nuclear weapon, but whatever the case, I hope it will reopen soon so the bereaved may pay their respects. Following the tragedy, we collected donations here at this chapel. The community was exceedingly generous with their contributions, and everything was sent to the reconstruction fund. However, we're unable to go to the site and pay our respects at this time. For the sake of the bereaved, I hope it will be reopened soon.
Search time. Now where?
Okay, got that. Mom, where are you home? Eureka Foos. Hi, my sweet little jewel. I decided not to pull an all-nighter for once. Yay, me! Guess what happened to me today? I closed a book on another contract. Woohoo! Hard work pays off, boys and girls. And just when I got excited that she was early for once, I gotta do something fast. Okay, Mom, we're going inside now. I'll pay the taxi fare. I swear to Aegis, my mom is unbelievable. I get she's this big important person at our company, but she really shouldn't be causing problems for people like this. Haha, way to go, Chris. Keep the good work. I'm not Christ. Mom, will you please get your act together? Miss Heb's sales here is a regular of mine. Always guiding her home when the nights circled in the frame of my shades. Tonight's an exception though. She's early, and her son's in a tizzy because of it, ironically. But maybe that's just what his love blaring out. And it's ready to write a page that'll spice up the book that is her life, baby. Okay. Now I have to continue the story. Well, this is the address. Still not 10:30 yet. Should we go ahead and begin our stakeout? It's a little early, but we can go ahead and... Wait! Oh, wait, shit! Huh? Are you good? No, I'm not good. I forgot my on-pond rolls and milk. We can't do a stakeout without on-pond rolls and milk. Guess we'll call Hermes. Wait, damn it, she's not delivering. Oh, gosh, why have you forsaken me? Are you just gonna use that drone guy? Here, if you promise to shut up, I'll give you this jawbreaker. Wait, aren't those illegal drugs? Oh, baby, don't mind if I... Don't! That's the shit the Oathbreaker uses. The Jawbreaker is supposed to be her own buff, but can she use on other people? Why not just, like, have them eat it? Maybe they don't want to eat it. Maybe that's the point. Something that... or maybe it was specially designed just for her. Want to talk about it? The wind will keep anyone from hearing. As long as we keep it down, it should be fine for us to chat. Stakeouts are normally a slog when you're alone, but as luck as have it, I have got a partner tonight.
Ix has gone missing.
Thought so. Hasn't been that long since the Oathbreaker made the two of you enforcers. Did something happen after that?
No, not really. There's a certain perk we enforcers get. The society basically gives us complete and total freedom to do whatever. Sounds like a terrible idea, doesn't it? At first, we were both over the moon. Unlimited Mira, no orders we had to follow. We could even pass on the Anguis's requests if we didn't feel like doing them. Some of our missions were pretty fun, exciting even. Felt like a good way to make use of our powers, too. And more than anything, we no longer had to kill when it wasn't necessary. In the gardens, collateral damage was pretty much a given for improving our request completion rates. That's not how it works in the society, though. To kill or not to kill, to drag others into our fights or leave them be, those calls are left to us. Oh, and it's not like I have any problem with killing. Before, though, it wasn't even a choice. And now it suddenly is. And I guess I feel like it's the kind of thing I need to think through. Weigh the pros and cons, you know?
Suddenly your life has become a Telltale game.
But Ix doesn't see it that way.
You two ain't gonna see eye to eye on everything. Doesn't matter if you're twins or not. Even for slightly atypical families like yours, that's only natural.
Slightly, huh?
I told you, didn't I? Every family's just a little bit different. It's funny, I don't even know what my own parents look like, so I guess I'm one to talk on this. But here's how I look at it. In that environment, you learn to reconcile with each other's differences, even accept them, and be there for one another when you or they need it. If you think you can't reconcile or accept them, just remember there's a small part of them in you too. I think maybe that's what it means to be a family.
Do you think that's true of this guy and his son, too?
If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken the job. Speaking of whom, this kid had a rep for being too smart for his own good back when he was the leader of Desire. Though now I'm starting to think he inherited his old man's slow wit. Ah! Okay, let's follow him.
Understood.
Have to use press B in hiding spots. Problem is I can't really predict where they are easily. And they kind of change based on the enemy's location, position. Oh, this mechanic has always been kind of crazy.
Now where are you off to?
Maybe we shouldn't use my shadow powers here.
Good call. Bust those out and he might get suspicious. Let's stick with the tried and true.
I have to turn my camera to make sure he's in it, otherwise the lost goes up. Huh. Oh, the angle, camera angle. Yeah. Oh, dude, what?
Shit, that was close.
Seems like he's paranoid about people following him.
Which is a telltale sign that he's got something to hide.
Oh. Dude. Come on, how am I losing him? What? There's nothing to hide behind here. What do you mean your shadows don't work on this guy? It worked on his dad, didn't it? Seriously, what are the rules behind the shadows for stealth? There we go. Huh? Oh, please go down.
I could have sworn. No, I must be imagining things. I have to be on time for the rising of the dawn.
He's mumbling something to himself.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Well, come what may, we gotta press on. I think the end's in sight, but still, stay sharp.
The dawn? Isn't that something Auguste said? Is this related? Is he back? You do another reign of terror? Oh man, these awkward turns. Oh hell. Oh. Always gotta make sure camera is favorable, otherwise it won't work. Okay. Oh. Come on, camera, don't betray me. Okay, starting to get out of sight. What? Earn 1 SP. Did we lose him? No, he went in there. Should be able to scan his footprints. A door to a maintenance area. More specifically, a junction point under the shared management between the subway company and the Metropolitan Expressway Authority. The lay of the land forced the MEA to run the expressway through a tunnel, so they end up sharing space with the subway system. It's a well-known passageway. Lets people have the experience of going deep underground while passing through, whether by car or train. Oh, well anyway, I doubt this place is open to the public. Yet there are those footprints leading right inside. Yup. Things are probably gonna get hairy from here on. You ready to head in, or do you need a minute? Nah, danger is where I thrive. Let's not waste any more time and get us over with.
Let's do a search.
Log Grim tokens. Beltway 3, Junction Area.
Okay.
You got it!
Okay.
I can still use a Grim Garten here, huh? That monster! It's an E+? Not again. You've seen these E+ guys again? This is before? Again, you've seen these things before. That's a secret. I knew we wouldn't find him right here, but why did his truck suddenly disappear? Don't tell me he turned to that monster. That's because they didn't. Look over there. He ran along the walls to avoid the monster? Does this Jeffrey guy have the same tech as the one weirdo in your crew or something? I can't really picture a guy pulling out a compact and going tight skin suit mode like she does, no. Doesn't look like a parkour maneuver either. Shit, something about this reeks something fierce. So, at least all the threats are finally leading together. He might have gotten ahead of us, but that doesn't mean we should rush. I'm sure he came here with a purpose in mind. That said, we don't have time to call in backup, so I'll be laying on you extra hard, Shadow Eater. Follow me, I'll show you just how much better I am compared to your assistants.
Let's do a search.
Yeah, keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Sucker!
Things I don't have a choice.
Good work. We still in one piece?
That was a weird way of fighting.
Got you.
Ready to rumble!
You mats.
Here goes!
This place reminds me of when I was chasing 3 and 9. I kept taking all these twists and turns until they finally shook me off. I was so pissed.
Well, at least this place isn't all that complicated. Better keep the fact that I helped them escape under my hat. Wonder what they're up to now.
That's a lot.
Deploying shards!
Well, what do you mean to get the first turn?
My chance!
Well, if I'm out of your range, I'm out of your range.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Practically easy mode.
Here goes!
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
Practically easy mode.
Over here! All for you! Keep it moving, Yorda!
this! Activating Sharp Command!
Thanks.
I know all there is to know.
Okay, Pluto's Nova.
Initiating drive.
That hit me from so far away! No target! Get fucked.
Got this!
Please death blow at least one of them. Because this is a very expensive spell. Yes!
Got your number!
Whoa, blind too.
It's my turn.
Certain arts will be more potent.
How'd you miss?
Now or never. These guys are tougher than they look.
Might be short on manpower, but we're just gonna have to play with the cards we were dealt.
This might actually get fun.
Activating Sharp Command.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks. How about that? Yeah.
Got your number!
These mixed breed monsters are no slouches. Yeah, I wish we could do something about that weird light. If Ix were here, he could have. Oh yeah, we got interrupted earlier. You were telling me about how the little shit, your bro went missing. Uh-huh.
Like I was saying earlier, we became enforcers and handled the Anguis's requests. At one point, I said to Ix, it's kinda nice not having to do all that pointless killing for a change. And, in response...
What? Yeah, real funny, Yorda. Wait. You're not serious, are you?
From that day on, the two of us started falling more and more out of step. When we took work from the Anguis, Ix would go on a rampage, killing people in the bloodiest ways possible. He dragged innocents into it too. At that point, I said enough was enough and tried to stop him. And when I did...
I guess we really aren't the same, are we, Yorda? Even back when we were in the gardens and used that poison to kill everyone. You didn't want to go through with it, did you? You only played along because you pitied me! Because I'm broken and can't do anything right, huh? Is that it? Is that what you think of me?
After that, he vanished. I tried talking with Harwood and Retzi about it, but they said he hadn't gone back to the society. It's been a little over a month since all that, I think.
Gotcha. So you gave me a 4 SPG in the hopes I might be able to sniff out your brother's trail.
Yep, that about sums it up. While searching for clues, I found a lead that pointed to him being in Edith. Too bad this place is so huge. If he wanted to hide from me, he'd have no trouble doing that here. That's when I remembered your offer to help, and I figured, what do I have to lose at this point? I was waffling for a bit, but everyone seems to say you have this amazing sense of smell, so...
Just to clarify, that whole smell bit is more figurative than literal. It's more I got a keen sense for things.
Yeah, I got that much. And I get your sweets thing too, but your I've seen and know everything crap is annoying. And stupid.
Sure, go for the throat, why don't you?
It's okay though. I had fun, and I learned something, I think. Which is that even slightly atypical people like us can still find a little bit of normal in ourselves. And thanks to you, I have a hint on how to do that.
Glad to hear it. That said, we ain't done with tonight's 4 SPG just yet. Okay, good chat, but let's...
Not this thing again!
Damn it! Not one of these.
heck is that?
Shit. Probably would have been able to take this thing if Master and Elaine were here. The odds are looking grim. But I can't give in!
You stupid monster!
Get back!
That's my line!
What the? What are you two doing here?
The Angel of Slaughter, and that woman who works with Heiue.
Short time no see, Van. I hope we aren't interrupting your playdate. Oh, and Little Miss Shadow Eater? That title belongs in the dark recesses of history, where I left it.
Did you seriously just call me Little Miss?
Everyone, please focus. If it's like the one in the culvert, our attacks won't be very effective against it.
All right, get ready!
My, how cowardly. Or perhaps that wasn't a mere tactical retreat. These monsters seem much more of a threat than I'd first imagined.
I had the same thought, and we've likely yet to see what they're truly capable of.
Anyway, appreciate the save, you two. Now, if you don't mind me asking, what the hell are you doing here? And how much of our conversation did you catch? Okay, Ren, so you were analyzing the street camera footage of the missing persons. And you just happened to bump into Risha while she was tracking down Easterners who disappeared.
That's the long and short of it, yes. I had my Hollow perform automated analysis on that data as part of a request from the guild, which pointed me to the area underneath Lèvre, so I decided to investigate of my own accord. I briefly considered inviting Agnes along, but she seemed awfully worn out. No doubt on account of her grueling counsel and part-time work.
On my end, Ashen asked me to find the missing Easterners. Using divination, the Li and Lu families analyzed all of the information Heiue had gathered, and we found several prospective sites. This place was one of the possibilities on the list.
Wild doesn't even begin to describe those stories. Well, you both stumbled on the right place, so congrats, I guess. Okay, what's the plan now?
What else? We're gonna make use of the resources in front of us. You good with teaming up for this?
Naturally. With the four of us together, that monster will hardly prove a match.
I have no objections either. I'm grateful to have your help, Van. That goes for you as well, Yorda, right?
You can drop the polite act, Shongsho. We both live and work in the shadows, so I get if niceties aren't your thing.
That's not...
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We've wasted enough time as it is. Our target's probably already found his way to his destination. And the other missing people being there with him is a safe bet. What I see here is a prime chance to complete 3 requests. The guild's, Heiue's, and mine, in one fell swoop. So, fellow Gray Zone operators, what say we turn this situation to good account by making use of one another?
That sounds like a plan.
Only you could make a line like that convincing. Well, Yorda, is that acceptable for you as well?
Why would I care? I'm just a client working part-time. It's not like I'm one of you.
Ren and Risha have temporarily joined. Probably can't change any of their equipment.
I never imagined the day would come when we'd be fighting side by side.
You're telling me. I thought you and him hated me after what I did. Back on Nemeth Island.
Nah, water under the bridge. Besides, if you were gonna backstab me, you'd have done it by now.
The least we can do is be cordial. Let's do our best.
I'm up.
You're okay with me calling you Yorda, yes?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah! Ready to rumble!
Rustic Edge.
Allow me!
Manifest. Anastasia! You are me. I am you. Go ahead.
Hug them to death, huh? Well, that's a lot of hits.
Now or never, Arkride.
Whoa. Didn't realize you'd give me so many hits with that one. Shame you're a guest character.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something.
Search time.
Well, well, what a nice little chest.
Strike 2.
Now where?
Oh, treasure.
Your pendulum.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Access granted. Commencing operation. Expanding search field. 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 Analyzing code. Security.
That would require me to just go back and forth a lot.
Expanding search field. Expanding search field. Analyzing code. Security. Expanding search field.
Oh, but it worked out, even though it was so sloppy back there. Had to find a paper fin opening. Spark. Man.
Say, Ren, you happen to know where Agnes is at?
Agnes? She should be in her dorm room. Why, do you miss her? Aw, well, I'd be more than happy to give her a call.
Forget it. I was just curious, that's all.
Hmm? Oh yeah. Is that what he was worried about back at Treon Mall? Ha! Watch out. No pushover. Let's begin, shall we?
ZOC activate!
Charge attack at the ready.
Gotta make sure we finish it.
We clinched! I'll make this quick!
Oh.
They're down!
It's nice to do this. See your S-craft.
Prepare!
Like petals in the wind, this world is transient.
Sever! Parasolini pirouette!
Boost gauge expanded.
Oh.
Forgive me. May you rest in peace.
Smooth moves you got, man.
Oh, that was a lucky dodge there, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten it. Bunch of healing items.
Yeah.
Ready to rumble!
Oh, secret path.
Well, well, what a nice little chest.
Hit point 2. Serum powder.
There they are.
Yes, but something's off.
That's a pretty big crowd. I'm getting bad vibes from all this.
The world is enslaved by a pathological disease. The white population is infested with anti-immigration sentiment, while Easterners are immured by tradition. Mankind is powerless before their own inhibitions, snared in the sin shackled to them from birth. But don't lose heart, for salvation yet awaits humanity. This false night we call our lives shall be exposed, and a new dawn will rise to guide us.
A. D.
A.
D.
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 A.
Oh no.
This is... What? AD? That sounds similar to DG Cult.
We have to do something.
I know. Let's get in there and bust this up. We gotta get rid of that white miasma. Don't care how you do it, so long as it's done.
Is this similar to corrosion?
Got it.
Show's over, folks!
Who are they?
You're...
Wake up!
Why am I? Begone, demons! Suppression spell, activate!
Shadow skill. Abractio tenebrae.
How dare you interfere? The women I don't recognize, but you're that good-for-nothing Spriggan.
The one and only. This makes, what, our third parley? Except this time, you're like a whole different person.
We'll be holding on to her for the time being. Better start scrounging up some more Mira for the next ransom. Shut up! What part of we're not going anywhere did you not get?
You ain't acting like yourself, Jeffrey Valentino. Whatever happened to the sharp, cold-blooded leader of Desire, the most notorious delinquent gang in Edith? And the hell was up with the grand sermon a minute ago? Who died and made you Archbishop?
So the old man didn't have the stones to confront his prodigal son, who he had locked up under the same roof. Instead, he resorted to putting up a 4SPG.
Those eyes.
Don't tell me. You read that book.
Book of Ezer.
Whoa!
Dark. No. Distorted light energy.
What's happening to my shadow?
What is this? Unnatural power.
No, not yet. There's more where this came from. I've been chosen by the new dawn! By the harbinger of change, who will transcend this wretched world!
It's the E+ thing. Jeffrey, Demite Executor.
What the hell is that?
A mechanical body?
Is he like that invisible creature from before?
Get over yourself, you prick! I'm gonna dismantle you piece by piece, and then... Huh?
You've left yourself wide open!
Fat chance!
Weak!
Van!
Now die!
Wait, this again?
So all these people with family issues end up crashing out and joining a weird cult. Also, since he knew about the 4SPG, could the white miasma be similar to Gnosis somehow in giving him more information?
Haven't heard a peep out of you since April. Welcome back to the real world. Congrats on setting a world record for longest nap ever taken, Mare Bear.
I wasn't napping, you jerk!
Wait, does he have a Genesis on him?
You never change, do you? If I had a 50 Mira coin for every time you jumped in the line of fire for someone else, I'd be a very rich hollow.
Guess I did do that with Agnes before. Well, you know how it is. A client getting hurt would wreck my rep. So, I'm curious. What made you pop in?
Well, I just felt like it, that's all. As the one and only MKESV-004, I can very well come and go as I please.
Nah, you ain't slipping this one past me. There's a set condition for when you show up like this. You've only ever appeared when Agnes was nearby with a Genesis device. Even when you took over Yume's body, the Genesis was within range of my Zypha's connection. If you're here now, then was that never a condition in the first place? Or has the situation changed? Fine, we can table this for now. If you're here, I'm assuming you're ready to go, right?
Naturally. Together with those shard functions you got from Marduk, my support capabilities will shine brighter than ever.
Good to hear. It's been a while, but how's about we kick this party up a notch, huh?
Way ahead of you. Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I'll bear it.
No fake choice prompt?
What is that? It's Van's special form. Wait, but Agnes isn't.
Transformation went off without a hitch. Your strength in this form should be even higher than before.
I see. So you bound its power so I could have a tighter grip on the reins. Still'd like an explanation on how you did that. But I'm not about to bite the hand that feeds. Alright, you silver spoon brat. Come and get it! I'm the seasoned nightmare here. So if you think you can take me, you've got another thing coming! Don't mock me, Spriggan!
Oh. Is X gonna snipe us?
Available. Certain arts will prove most effective.
Hit them with their full might!
Gordius Guard for 8 turns.
Activating Gordius Guard. I'll slaughter you. Let's see what kind of nightmare you are after I crush you. That's my line, buddy. Now, time to bring you back to reality.
Let's stay on the offensive. Scorching flames. Channel through me! Moving in!
Problem is, he has the E+ thing by default.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Got to come!
Farewell. Swallow's claws!
Have some more!
I'll back you up!
Multiple consecutive turns. Not take consecutive turns that you defend. Meryl always acts as support during Grendel battles. Basic attacks crafts magic crafts. During a single string of attacks, it can only be used once. Onslaught and Heavy Spike are both considered basic, huh?
How's it feel to bear the nightmare again after so long?
I haven't forgotten this feeling for a single second.
I'm glad to hear it. But don't go getting cocky just yet.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to give this guy the thrashing of a lifetime.
Please,
Follow up!
Okay.
Down the hatch. Ready or not? I'm up. Activating drive. There.
Time for a little be my sacrifice. That which ushers in the new dawn.
I'm afraid we don't have time to indulge in your delusions. We will free your heart from the demon's claws. Let's end this!
Easy mode.
Hit them with their full might.
Hey, Grand Renedy.
Certain arts will prove most activating skill.
Good evening, and welcome to my humble tea party. Now close your eyes. Grand... We're not done!
Released.
He's blinded. That might help a bit.
I'll pour you some tea. There you are.
Thank you. Thanks.
No!
Feeling good.
Well, that's mighty inconvenient.
Certain arts will be more potent.
I feel great.
Certain arts will be more potent. Initiating drive.
I'll slaughter ya.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Shark command, activate.
Thank you. My thanks.
Practically easy mode.
Hey.
I feel great.
Prepare.
Yeah?
Sucker!
Doesn't do much damage. That boost users count, huh? Activate Zoc to take 4 actions in a row. That is a lot.
Hit them with their full might.
Wait, we'll run.
I feel great.
Practically easy mode.
Hit them with their full might.
Regal beatdown.
I'll lend a hand.
Be gone! Here goes! Take this! Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Please! I'm up.
Oh. Okay. But that really delayed Ren a lot, huh?
Let's stay on the offensive.
Debuffed quite a bit.
Hit them with their full might.
I'll slaughter ya.
Please! I'll cut you up. Dirge blade!
How'd you miss?
Follow up.
Bruh. This is why I want to be able to control everyone's setup so I can just give them hit courts because that's pretty much mandatory if I want to, like, do things.
Practically easy mode.
Got to come!
I'll mow you down!
Sucker! Die already! Too slow!
We'll take that.
Alright. Still got 4 actions.
Practically easy mode.
Hit them with their full might.
I can't just use my S-Craft again. I'm just gonna have to do other stuff like, I don't know, Oblivion halts her.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Do I still have hate up? Yes, I do.
I feel great.
I'll lend a hand.
Eat this! Here goes! Take this!
Feeling good.
Okay, time to do some nasty things.
Hit them with their full might.
Drown them. Elegant spell.
Thank you. My thanks. Let's stay on the offensive.
I'll cover you.
You're a goner. See ya. Run.
Understood.
Here's a freebie. Follow up.
Oh, fear? Yes, teach you the meaning of fear, haha.
Practically easy mode.
Okay. Delaying you would be pretty nice too.
Prepare!
I'll mow you down. Quickly now.
Fly by me!
Too slow.
Out of my way!
You're the one in the way. You want to see the dawn so bad? Then go to bed already.
Most effective.
Damn, what a comeback. But unfortunately, his swing reset because of cutscene plot thing.
Shark command, activate.
Thank you. My thanks. I'll pour you some tea.
Keep the buffs up.
We'll take that.
Okay, I still got 4 actions, but I'm gonna need this thing to wear off if I want to pull off another S-Craft.
Great.
Practically.
Hit them with their full might.
Okay, let's see.
Let's stay on the offensive.
I'll lend a hand.
Be gone!
Oh, what, it got in our turn already? Dude.
Let's stay on the offensive.
No more games!
Yeah, I'm just gonna go do another big fucking attack then.
Hit them with their full might.
Practically easy mode.
I'll slaughter you!
Take this.
Here goes! Take this! Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
What? He has an S-Craft? He can Zoc?
Time for a little payback.
Since the fuck when?
Certain arts will prove most effective. I feel great.
Man.
Hit them with their full might.
Certain arts activated. Drive.
Why don't you have, like, La Forte? That should be on every physical attacker so I can, you know, physically attack.
Offensive. Moving in!
Okay.
Practically easy mode.
DLC activate!
I'll slaughter you.
Prepare!
Like petals in the wind, this world is transient.
It's over! Slice! Parasolini pirouette!
Boost
More to
gauge
go.
expanded.
Alright. After that, you don't have much CP, so, honestly, just normal attack.
Stay on the offensive.
Prepare!
Yeah?
Sucker!
Yorda!
Okay.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Hit them with their full might!
I'll slaughter you.
Shark command, activate.
Thank you. My thanks.
Need a hand?
Swords on high!
Do your thing. I'm up.
Okay. Doing okay on resources, I think.
Arts will be more potent.
Hit them with their full might!
City Array.
Douchebags.
Certain arts will
Stay
be
on the
more
offensive.
potent. Initiating drive.
Okay, got a ton of that.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Prepare!
Sucker!
Get going, Dan!
Get going, Van. Okay, I've used quite a lot of resources. Shit, I don't have much time.
You can do this!
I'll lend a hand.
Be gone! Here comes Eat this! Go!
I'm gonna need a pause. Okay, I'm back.
Take school with me!
The Gorgeous Guard.
Activating Gorgeous Guard!
There! There! Please! Moving in!
Alright.
Take school with me!
Shark command, activate.
Thank you. My thanks.
Sucker!
Yorda!
Okay, still got my buffs.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Let's stay on the offensive. Ha! Please!
Nuke him.
I'm up.
And you get to go again.
Initiating drive.
Okay, I just gotta spam Rapid Onslaught. Not much else I can do. But it might be good enough anyways.
I'll lend a hand.
No! Impossible!
That's how it goes.
Gale Slash, okay.
I can improve further still.
Rapid Onslaught. Right, Grendel has his own skill stones.
No! This can't be happening! I've evolved beyond my human form! I am the Vanguard, who will bring forth a new dawn, who will end this farce of a world!
Is this guy with those freaks who held us captive until we were 3?
Wait! What are you?
Stop being such a spoiled brat! You worthless piece of human waste! You were once a crafty son of a bitch back when you led Desire. The kind who'd aid and abet the world's most heinous mafia. The kind who'd kidnap a young lady and drain her family of everything they had. The kind who'd put his friend in the mafia's line of fire after he wanted out of the gang, keeping him from ever seeing his girlfriend again. The kind with a power-hungry, money-grubbing shitbag of a father who only sees you as a pain in his ass. Then, after Desire went under, you turn into a nobody who couldn't even hold on to his own twisted idea of glory!
That's not much of a pep talk.
But despite all that, despite being a hellspawn kicked out of Gehenna's front gate, at least you were still you! In the same way that no one's 100% evil, you had your own moral compass to live by, didn't you? And even if he was only out for himself, and just trying to avoid knocking on the criminal underworld's door, your father followed his code too, when he went out posting 4 SPGs to save your worthless ass! But if you want to spit in his face and throw everything away, all to run off to some fantasy land, then by all means. Because at the end of the day, the only one who can decide what's best for you is you yourself.
Van.
What a load of sentimental bullshit. I always knew you were soft deep down. To think Almato was brought down by some wuss. What a sick freaking joke. Damn it.
I didn't bring down no one. They were their own undoing. I get now that you were being compelled to act by that strange power, but just answer me one thing. Are you gonna keep up this wandering around at night business, or will you stay home and keep out of trouble?
Guessing my asshole father put you up to asking that. Don't think I'm gonna have much choice there, honestly.
And then Ix is gonna shoot him before he can redeem himself, right?
Why the hell did I even come to this place? Why did I give that weird-ass speech?
What? Look out!
Get back!
Damn it!
Aw, bested by a bunch of filthy, stinking cheaters. How sad. If I'd only been up against you and Yorda, that guy would have had his brains and guts splattered all over the ground.
Ix!
He's wearing white now.
Props, Yorda. You did a bang-up job tracking me this far. I'd have been doubly blown away if you had spoiled my experiment. But it was a smashing success. Too bad for you.
Ix, what are you saying?
You little shit. Don't tell me he's involved in all this.
Did Harwood have a hand in putting together this religious farce?
Who can say? Actually, nah. I won't string you along this time. You'll find out soon enough anyway. The Oathbreakers got nothing to do with this, and I'm not acting on any orders from the Anguis. Oh yeah, and I've been ignoring those calls from that annoying old fart with the bowl cut.
Bowl cut? You mean...
I had already surmised as much.
Friendly word of warning. There's not much time left. That's why I picked up this little side hustle. And I can do that because it's my privilege as an enforcer.
What? No way.
So that's why Mira was able to appear.
Is that Agnes's? No.
Ix, wait! Just talk to me, please!
About what? I have nothing to say to you. And I don't got time to chat now that trouble's on its way in. Like I said before, we're not the same. You do your thing and I'ma do mine.
Might as well give them different numbers and the enforcers at this point, huh?
Here's an idea. Why don't you go work for him? I'll bet that old pushover will let you do whatever the hell you want. Hey!
Ix!
See you around, Yorda.
Don't go.
So that's Yorda's brother. I've never seen that type of teleportation before.
Different from Ouroboros' usual teleportation?
Neither have I. It wasn't at all like the kind the Society uses. Without so much as a warning, he was gone. It's as though his very existence was simply erased.
That's not possible! Why? Why can't I get a reading? He was right here just a second ago, but it's like every trace of him is gone.
Hey, deep breaths. I'm sure there's a trick behind it we're not seeing.
That Genesis he has?
Like maybe it has something to do with that white object he was holding. Bet we can confirm that with everyone's favorite keeper of secrets, right, Renee?
As I've said 1,000 times over, it's Kincaid. You've stolen a march on us yet again. No matter how much time passes, your impeccable sense of smell never ceases to amaze, Van.
Mr. Kincaid, I take your presence here to mean you've been following this case as well.
That's the man with the CID.
There don't appear to be any casualties. Even the Deputy Secretary's son has made it out no worse for wear, it seems. As such, there's no cause for our intervening in this matter. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Edith Police Department and the Guild. They should be here in short order, so I'll leave you to finish conducting your business.
But that's...
You're a real piece of work, you know that?
I see the CID has grown quite adept at passing the buck.
On a separate matter, our pact with the Society remains active, thus I will not be pursuing you at this time. Bear in mind, however, that there are 3 days remaining until it is null and void. I cannot make any guarantees after that.
Huh? 3 days? Isn't that...
The day of the launch, yes? One has to wonder just how many strings you've been pulling in the interim.
Seems like your people are bent on overlooking cases like this one till then. The hell is the CID? No. What are you and the President even thinking?
That information is classified. I'm not at liberty to speak on that point, I'm afraid. Surely you, of all people, can understand that. Van Arkride of Arkride Solutions.
Just so we're clear, this guy comes with me. He's part of my 4 SPG.
Do as you will. Heiyue is free to take the Easterners with them as well. I'll clear that with the police before I take my leave.
You have my thanks. In that case, I'll call in my reinforcements now.
Renee, what's going on?
As I said over the phone, You may ask Mr. Arkride there to fill you in.
You leaving?
On the rest.
What are you planning to do?
Just going back for now. I need some time to sort this all out. Feels like the Society is gonna start acting on its plans soon, too. Thanks for handling my 4SPG. I mean, it helped put things in perspective. If I learn anything useful, I'll reach out. Until then, good luck and stuff.
Wait a sec. What's that?
Brought in another stray, have we?
There's so many.
Not likely. I was the one on a leash there.
Ren and Risha?
But anyway,
It's good to see you
I
again.
could use your help taking stock of the situation. Mind swinging by the office in the morning?
Tomorrow? My schedule is a bit tight, but I suppose I can make time. I'll come along with Agnes then.
She found an opportunity to switch back to her civilian clothes, huh?
Truly well done.
Can't complain with that.
Me? I'll take what I can get.
I feel like she doesn't really need it. Oh, we're getting Ouroboros channel.
It's Ouroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros! Okay, we're gonna kick this off with a major announcement. Save it for later? Yeah, no, Lamau. Anyways, guess what? I'm right in the middle of filming a huge promo vid. Yeah! We're so back! It's for an early build of a new tower defense game. You know the drill. Protect castles, smoke invaders, etc., etc. No spoilers, but my cute AF duo partner Balebros seriously goes through it. Real talk, I thought it'd be kinda mid at first, but then I bumped into some baddies I can really get it bad for. From cinnamon rolls to cinnamon rolls, we got a goatee contender, trust. Y'all gotta check this out when it drops. Alrighty, I'ma hop off now. Later! Be sure to smash those like and subscribe buttons on your way out.
Tower Defense, is that a new minigame we have to worry about? Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails Beyond the Horizon. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.